How's you going, guys? Yep, loaded up. You can see it in the mirror. There you go. So all of our second cut hay is home. And this is the last load of slew hay. Damn, this stubble is tall. In some places, I think all he did was nip the heads off. Anyway, so yeah, we get this stuff all picked off and dealt with, and we'll see what happens after that. Get these stacked at home, and we'll go from there. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later once we're home and unloaded. Here's something you guys don't see every day. BP stacking bales with a tractor. I'm rubbing a bale. This is this will be row number 6. And it won't be a full row of slew hay bales, but we'll add to it with something else. Excuse me, I got a few other ones that I could put in the mix here. Or add to the row, I should say. It's a slew hay. And it'll get us real close to being a full row. And that'll give us 125-ish bales for our first grind. But I'll probably add another row of old 3-year-old oat straw, is my thinking. Anyhow, bring you back after. Alrighty, guys, well, it's been kind of a monkey around kind of day, and then neighbor, farmer, friend, they brought this thing over, and some of you might not know what this is, but this is the centerpiece. I believe it's called the draper header. It's really fucked up. This is all busted out. This is busted out. Busted out here. This is actually supposed to be welded. If I can get it. Freaking pain in the arse. Anyway, this sits on top of here. So this tin piece sits on top of here. This fucking thing is 1/2 by 1/2 square tubing. It's hollow. And I don't know how the hell this thing didn't tear their canvas all to shit. But anyways, that tubing is supposed to run all the way to here. So there's a 10-inch chunk missing. Then there's a square, I believe it's a 1x1 square tubing. Or 3/4 by 3/4. See this one right down here? There's another one that goes up there. all the way across. I'm going to set you down for a sec. Okay. So, on here, when you flip that over this way, this bar and this bar, that's the piece that goes in between. On this side, this piece would go to here, and then another long bar, which is missing. We don't got it. What the hell's that? Oh, CP just found another chunk of 1/2 by 1/2 square bar. And then over here, this piece should extend to the same length as this. So that piece is all missing. It's like, how this, I have no idea how they managed to get done harvest with this one. This is all broke, cracked out. Yes, babe. You being a pest?
No.
Yes. This is cracking out and broke up over here. Like, we literally more or less got to rebuild this. I fixed the one for them already because they got 2 of them. And what the hell, how long did it take us? Two people on the last one?
Oh.
3 hours?
I don't know. Something like that.
2.5, 3 hours. That was going hard, middle of harvest. We had shit going on, and they were trying to get combining. So this time I'll be doing it on my own. And the last one, the pan was not all busted to shit like this one. So, and there wasn't missing pieces. So this could be interesting. Anywho.
Oh, good.
What I'm going to do to it today, I have no idea, but...
You said you weren't working on it today. Always yawning.
That's because you keep me up all night. And then you feed me coffee at midnight, and you want me to sleep.
No, I didn't.
Last night you didn't, actually. I just didn't sleep. CP's new horse kept me up all night. Yeah. I'm going to get my hair cut.
I did.
And she doesn't come home until, well, I don't even know what time it was because she got home before me. I took off to give my buddy Kyle a hand and got home at 9:30. And this morning, there's magically a new horse in our yard because CP went to a frigging horse sale.
We'll call her Cracker Jack.
I'm going to call her Cracker. Blue roan.
She's pretty.
With an attitude.
She's okay.
With an attitude. And why does she have an attitude? Because she's a female.
Oh,
Quit.
Where is it?
That's what she looks like. Maybe tomorrow I'll show you guys the horse.
In 100K wind.
Yeah. It's supposed to be wind gusts of 90 tomorrow. Sorry, Piper Doug, but if you got swath laying on the ground, get friggin' busy. So yeah, anybody that has swath laying on the ground, if they're not done harvest after tomorrow, you might be. But anyway, yeah, this thing is going to be fun because this light tin shit, oh my God. But
okay, on is filling the mirror here. You tell me what beer we had passed away.
oh, riding her with a halter. Interesting. You'd never guess that if you saw what she was doing in my barn.
It's time to settle, I think.
Okay. You'd never get on her. She's 17 friggin' 2 hands.
A step, babe. A step.
step ladder. Apparently, she's a pack horse, a driving horse, and a saddle horse, and they used her in the mountains for hunting. She's Percheron quarter horse cross.
She's an easy keeper.
She's friggin' Percheron. That's like owning Charolais.
Well, I won't starve if I get hungry.
No, you eat your horse.
That's what I meant.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll yammer at y'all later. The wind blew that semi truck and a half-ton pulling a trailer over. It's crazy. Alrighty, guys. Well, you saw that semi truck flipped over. That was on the way into Regina. It's on the bypass at Belgoni. So to everybody out there, just be careful. It's friggin' windy. Wind gusts of 95 to 100 km. So yeah, apparently there's lots of signs. Well, we saw a number of signs blown over today. There's light poles in the city that have blown over. All kinds of fun shit. Anyway, we're doing our Thanksgiving today, so this is an early one, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Alrighty, guys, how's it going this morning? Day after the nasty windstorm. Like wind gusts. Yesterday we're hitting 105, 110 km. But luckily, we came out of her fairly not too bad, so to speak. We do have a few wind boards. These old wind boards that broke off, came down. And you can see there's up there, those holes in the top part. Those are broken wind boards. The next corral over, you see that? So there's a few over there, but the roof is all intact, so that's a positive. Wind boards, they're old, and when you get that kind of wind, you kind of halfway expect it. A few wind boards along here that broke. But other than that, a few old shingles off of these old wood bins that got ripped off and scattered around the yard. But really, we came out of her pretty unscathed, pretty lucky. We didn't lose any bins, we didn't lose any buildings or anything like that, and there was lots of people that had bins and buildings get blown around. Anyway, I'm gonna get the horses moved out of the barn. Brutus and the horses were all, I put them in the barn yesterday about mid-morning, and then we went to the city, and we might be back in the city here yet. Sounds like grandbaby number 7 is on its way. So almost a week early, but a week is nothing in the big scheme of things. So yeah, we might be back in the city today yet. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty, guys. Been monkeying around in the barn, cleaning some pens and putting up some plywood and so on and so forth. Excuse me, that was a big one. My big brain was having a big breathing session. Yeah. Quads are going by. No baby yet, as far as we know. No baby. Not yet. So, I figured, before I end up hooking back up to the mower and try and get out in the bush, and then I won't hear my phone or nothing in case CP wants to go to the city. I figure I'll start working on this damn thing. So I gotta cut this bar halfway across here, and we gotta add a piece in. It'll come all the way out to the length of this one. Do the same thing on that end, and then we gotta do a bunch of work on that tin down there. So I'll get started on this and I'll bring you guys back after. Alrighty guys, well, we're still screwing around here, but remember how I showed you guys how this table or plate was all busted up? It come across here and it come up here. It is cracked out here, cracked down here, through here, along here. I got a piece to put in there. On the underside, there we go. This was broke out here, it was broke out here. I had to manufacture a new piece for here. Yeah, this little piece was broke out, and across the way from it was broke out. So we got that all put back together. It's fucking a little bit warped and bent up a little, but whatever. I'll hammer it straight. I'm gonna put a stiffener piece in, like that. And another one in there. And when I pull that, that'll bring this plate into it so it's all straight. And then I gotta cut another one, obviously, to go from here up to there. There's still lots to do on it. This bar was broke out completely. It's back in place. Welds there, and then these bars sit on it like there and there, and then on the ends. So it's coming slowly but surely, like friggin' hell. Some of you might say that's not much welding. No, maybe it's not, but it's a lot of grinding and cleaning up. So to get it, because you can't have this. I could leave this on the underside. I can leave that alone. But on top side, you got a floppy disker. Take it easy so you don't bite too deep into this shit, because she's pretty thin materials. Anywho, like I said before, it is coming slowly but surely. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I'll bring you back a little bit later. If not today, it'll be tomorrow. Talk to you then. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're back in here playing with this thing. And I don't got the piece that's broke out of here. So kind of made this thing. We're gonna fit it into there like so, and then the excess I'm gonna bend it around the corner, which should come over top of this part here. See how that's bent like that? So it should come over the top of this, and it shouldn't matter because the canvas, when it flows over this, does not ride over the edge here. There's a roller that goes at this point. So it comes over here onto the roller. So if I bend it over and overlap on top here, it won't matter. Oh, fun, fun. And this piece is just going to get welded in right where it sits. You can see how it was broke out like that. So it'll get welded in so it'll look like that. Alrighty, let's get at her. Alrighty guys, well, that piece in the corner, see there? Fabricated a new piece for in there, not that that was that big a deal. The chunk that was missing from here, we got it welded back in. There you go. This side is all welded into this bar, this 1x1 or half by half solid square bar that we ripped the old piece out. That's friggin' cheap ass garbage. Where the hell is it? Somewhere, I think. Unless there. See? Square fucking tubing. See how thin that is? It's just junk. But so it's got square bar in it there. On this side, it's all square tubing, and then reinforced with square bar along the side, on both sides underneath. And square bar on this side. So, yeah. Now, we got to undo this bolt and the one on the other side, right there, because this plate here, it's on a hinge. There's the pin for the hinge. It's like a piano hinge, runs full length. So we're going to drop that down, basically take this, stand her up, so we could get inside here to try and get some welds in there. That's the plan for right now. Yeah, but this pan is all welded in along this edge and on the front edge back over there. I'm not welding it on that side. If I can, I'll get some welds from the pan to the square bar from the underside. And same, that's what I want to do here where we did the reinforcing. Get some welds in it from the underside. So, and then all of these square bars, weld it from the underside to this 1x2 tubing. Anywho, I'll bring you all back a little. Oh, the other thing, this lip right here, that fucker's cracked from there all the way across. See that? To over here. There's like an 8-inch, 7.5-inch crack all along there. And this side, it's not cracked as bad. But when I was looking from the underside, I was able to see crack on this side too. So yeah, the more I flip this thing up and down, the more cracks and breaks I find. But we're going to keep getting at her and we'll do the best we can. Talk to y'all later. I don't know how good it is or isn't, but it's all I got left here. Spray this again. Like I was saying before, that pan opens up so you could get underneath. So we got those bars all welded into that 1x2, this one, and they're welded way underneath over there and over here. So now I cut a groove just with the grinder, not a big one, but a little bit of one on this side. We'll weld the underside of these bad cracks, both sides, and then we'll flip it over and we'll do the same thing on the other side. And hopefully after that, that'll be it. Because I'm not looking, well, I am looking, but I'm not seeing any other cracks anywhere. So we'll give this a go and we'll bring you back after. Alrighty, guys. Well, there she be. She's all welded in there. Welded in there. Pan is all rebuilt. So they should be good to go for a few more years with this thing. Now just for them to come and pick her up. Anyway, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch you all later.